Hi guys, welcome back to Chess the Matthew. So on this video, we will tackle about the trap on the bishop opening and then the refutation on the trap. So first we will discuss the chess trap on the bishop opening. Later on we will discuss the refutation on the trap. So the bishop opening start with the move e4 and then e5, and here white plays bishop to c4, which is the significant move to the bishop opening. Here the black plays bishop to c4, just copying some moves, and here the white now start to net a trap on the black's camp by playing a d4. So here the trap start when the black capture the d4 pawn with e takes d4, because the white here can place bishop takes f7, giving a check to the king with the bishop, and after king takes f7, here comes now the queen h5, a check on the king, and also with an attack on the bishop. So here the black obliged to cover the check, and here the white now capture the bishop on c5, which is actually undefended, and managed to regain his pawn dp set with ruining the black to right to castle. So after queen takes c5, we shall see that this d4 pawn is undefended. So the black here was obliged to defend his d4 pawn just to maintain the material balance. So here the white plays knight to f3, trying to double up some attack on the d pawn with only one defender. And here black tries to place d6, attacking this queen with the pawn, but after queen to d5 check, and also maintaining some attacks on the d4 with only one defender versus two attackers. So here again the black blundered a defense, which is bishop to e6, and after bishop to e6 covering the check against the queen, here comes now the knight g5, a check on the king, and also a double attack on the bishop. So here the white will win the bishop and also the game later on. So that was the trap on the bishop opening. So let's flip now the board and see what is the defense on this trap. So as we shall see on the black's perspective, that after bishop to c4 entering into the bishop opening, the black here is actually in good shape after bishop to c5, even though he just copying some moves. But after here white plays d4, which is trying to set up some trap after this e pawn captured the d pawn, and having some tactical shot with bishop takes f7 and check and attack on the bishop to c5. Here the refutation to the trap is the black should capture the d pawn with bishop takes d4. So we shall see on this position that the black is now a pawn up on this position. So here the white tries to regain back his pawn dp set by playing knight f3. So we shall see that if this bishop will retreat, for example in c5 or b6, then he will drop his pawn. So here the black was obliged to surrender his pair bishop and place knight to c6 just to maintain his material advantage. And after knight takes d4, we shall see on this position that even though he has only one bishop, which is the bishop on c8, but he has a material advantage having a pawn up on the e5. So here the white tries to have some trick by playing c3, and the black was obliged to retreat his knight to c6 just to maintain his material advantage. And here the white will try the last trick, which is to play queen to h5, in which intending to mate the black on f7 in the next move. For example, if the black plays knight f6, then here comes down a queen takes f7 and ends in a checkmate. So leaving that idea, the black should play queen to e7 and stop all those threat on f7, because it was now defended with queen. And then for example, after this develop with an tempo on attack on the queen and castle, here the black will simply wins the game by having a material advantage with a pawn up on the e5. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe.